Hey everybody, it's Mary Jo. How's it going? Welcome back to my channel. It is day 6 of Vlogmas. So we're going to come over here to my little calendar because that's how I keep track. But you can see, there you go. Day 5 is done. We're on day 6. What's up? It's one of those days. All right, before we sit down and get started on work for the day, just wanted to say a few things. I thank you so much for being patient with me. I know I've been a total hot mess these last few days, and thank you for everyone who's watched the videos. I greatly appreciate it. And if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you stick around. And if you've been with me for a little while, thank you so much for coming back all the time. It really means a lot to me to see that my videos are being watched, and hopefully I'm helping someone who's in a rough time like I am. But today, I don't know how much I'm going to get done, to be honest with you, in variety, like how many different things I'll be able to get done. But the scarf is my main priority. Now, for y'all, today is the 6th, which is Saturday. For me, right now, it's Friday. So I have to finish that scarf by tonight. Because while you'll be watching this, I'll be at the birthday party. So the scarf has to be finished. I'm going to work on that. And then I'm going to weave in all the ends when I'm done with that. And I should be able to have no problem finishing the scarf today. I just don't know how much more I will do after that. Maybe I might get another granny square or 2 done. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure I will not be working on that blanket today because my main focus is going to be on the scarf. Now, I don't know how much of that I'm going to film because it is like just a plain old baby pink scarf. And I don't know how much of that you want to see me making a scarf in all the same color, but I'm just going to take it little by little, see where it goes. I hope you like the way I'm editing the videos. And I also wanted to just ask your opinion. In most of the videos, I try to add music. I don't do it throughout the whole video. But what do you prefer? Do you want to have music throughout the entire video? Or like when we're chatting like this, it's okay, no music? Do you want music? Don't you want music? I don't know. I do like to have the music, but sometimes I get confused as to where to put the music. Obviously, clearly, I'm going to put it on the parts where I'm not speaking. But other than that, I was just wondering, like, do y'all like the music when I'm talking like this to you? Or don't you? Leave me a comment down below. I just wanted to come on here and talk to you real quick. I'm going to grab something to eat. And when I'm done, we will get started. I have leftover roast beef that I had put in the freezer. And I just heated it up. I made me some rice. It's hot. And I don't know if y'all do this, but I actually like lime over my rice. Is that weird? And we're just gonna squeeze that right on top. A little bit on my roast beef. I like some acid in my food. Citrus acid. And this was mine. I made this. And these pot holders too. This was one of like the first few things that I ever made. But I'm going to go eat. And I will see you in a bit. Okay. Now, I want to finish this. Let's see how much I can get done. I'm trying to get comfortable. It is a little cold in the house, but then again, it's actually like, I think 19 degrees outside. So, I guess it's not that bad, right? But I'm going to sit here for a little while, and I'm going to work on this. And see how far we can get. And honestly, I can't think of anything to say right now, so I'm gonna get to crocheting, and let's see where this goes. Let's go. Oh, and I am watching Harry Potter. Just in case you wanted to know. Now, in case you're wondering, when I do my ends, like when I get to the end, if you see like one row has the chain, let me see, and then the other row has a cluster, so it alternates. And what I do is, because I want it to be straight, you see how it's straight and it looks pretty. The way I get that is by, when the clusters end, when it ends on a cluster, I do 2 into the chain space, and I do the last one into the chain. So that way it's all even. And that's just the way I do it. Again, if you've been here before, y'all know that I I do things my own way. And I just think it looks cleaner that way, but that's just me. And you know, that's just my way of doing it. Just like on certain projects and depending what I'm doing, I don't do a chain 2 to start my clusters, to start my double crochet. I don't do a chain 2. I'm not doing a chain 2 in here. When I turn my work, I chain 1. Oh, itchy nose. I chain 1, and then I do a stacked single. And that's how I start. And once the project is finished, I'll show you. But I just think that the edges come out a lot cleaner that way. And also, like, if I want to do a border, or if I want to do like a single crochet all the way around, I found that it's much easier when it's all double crochets than when you do a chain. Because if you know, sometimes when you do a chain, it's just like so much harder. To see your stitches, and you kind of have to do it a little bit differently. So I really like the way I do it, and it works for me. And that's really all that matters, is what works for you and what looks, you know, what's easier for you, what looks best for you. You don't have to do it like everybody else, because I know I don't. I do a lot of things different. I have a lot of different techniques that are not the norm. And I just think that the way I do it is easy for me. And it gives me better results than when I've tried to do it the way I've seen in tutorials, and it just messes me up. Just little things. And I just want, you know, y'all to be aware of that. Like, just because a ton of people do it one way and that doesn't work for you, you can always figure out another way to do it. Or if you can't figure it out, come watch my channel. And I'll figure it out for you. I don't know if you can hear my heat coming up, but it's freaking cold outside. Agreed. Sorry. I've seen this a lot. I don't know if you could see what I'm doing. Okay. Now I know sometimes I forget, but I was having a hard time getting into that one, so what I've noticed is that when you're crocheting and you're doing a whole row or a round or whatever it is, your first stitch, the stitches tend to tighten, and your first stitch tends to get, I guess, lost because it gets pulled and it's tight, and sometimes it's hard to get the hook inside. So I like to use stitch markers, especially these. Well, these aren't stitch markers. These are just little metal keychains that, like hooks that I bought for keychains and stuff. But I think they work great in a pinch. And so I use those. But I noticed that when I use those, the weight actually like keeps it a little bit open, a little looser, and it'll be easier to get your it'll be easier. What am I doing? I don't know. It's right there. There you go. See? It'll be easier for you to get your hook in there and get it in the right place. And that's why I like using them. But that's just a little trick. One of the little tricks that I have. Because I know where the stitch is. It's just a lot harder to get the hook in there. And when I have that little marker in there, it makes it a lot easier to put the hook inside. Oh, my back is killing me. And this weather is not helping my fibromyalgia at all. But see, because like I didn't put it in this one, right? So I don't know if you could see, but can you see? It's just very hard to see the stitch. This lighting is horrible. I don't know if you could tell, but it's kind of hard to see the stitch, and that's why I like to put a stitch marker, because it's easier to find the stitch and put the hook inside. And also another little trick that I'll share with you. If you're finding it hard to find it, count this way. So you'll see you want 3 loops, right? You want 3 stitches. So there's 1 stitch, there's 2 stitches, so your third one has to be here. And that's how you know you're putting it in the right place. Slip it in there. And I chain 1, and then I turn. And this has the space. So I just go right into the space and do a single crochet, and then do a stacked single crochet, and then go right back into that space. And that's how I like to do it. And I'll show you again. You see how I don't know if you can really tell how clean that looks. All right. I've been working. This is how much I've gotten done from here to here. And I did stop for a minute because, like I said yesterday, this yarn, for some reason, really dries my hand out. I don't know why, but it makes them feel dry and itchy. So I put some lotion on my hands, and I am starting to feel it. I think it's been close to an hour. I think it's been close to an hour that I've been working on this scarf. And I think I've done pretty good. I do want to take a break very soon, but I kind of want to finish at least like 2 more rows. And I think that when I sit down to work on it again, we can knock it out. But the last time I counted, which was like maybe 4 or 5 rows ago, I think, 2, 3 rows ago, I don't know. I know the last time I counted was about, I was at, I think, 31 rows. And yesterday, I think in total, I did 20 rows. So I think yesterday, in total, by the end of the night, I had 20 rows done. Or 21 rows or something like that. I believe it was 20. And I don't know how many rows this yarn is going to give me. But I believe I'm up in the 30s, like 35, 36 maybe. I'm not entirely sure at the moment. Like I said, the last time I counted, I was at 31. And that was a few rows ago. I'm tired. Come on. I need to find a better position when I come back. Because honestly, right now, my legs and my feet are starting to go numb. Which is normal, unfortunately, for me. But anyway, I'm going to finish this row. And I'm going to show you how much yarn I have left. And I know that I will be able to finish it within an hour, hour and a half, I think. Because I did quite a bit. And it's been, what, like an hour? And you know what? I can actually tell you exactly how long I've been doing this. And that's most likely why my legs are going numb. Okay. All right. Let's do a check. First of all, oh. All right. The only thing with the stitch markers when they're heavy is that make sure that, especially in the beginning, because they are heavy, make sure you hold on to your yarn, because it does pull down, and then, you know, your first stitch will be loose, and you don't want that. So just be mindful of that if you do use something a little bit heavier, which I do like to use. But anyway, let's see. First of all, let's do this. Okay. So that's how we're looking, which isn't bad. It isn't bad. It isn't bad. I think it's pretty good. And I'm going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I have 16 rows that I did right now. And remember, yesterday I didn't do the first one I didn't count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hold on. Actually, let's count the first one right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18, 19, 20. So we had 20 rows yesterday, right? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So right now I have 36 rows. Why does that look weird? I don't know. All right, so I have 36 rows done so far. And where is my remote? I started watching this as soon as I started, and I am blind. Does that say an hour and 42 minutes? I'm blind. Okay, so it says an hour and 42 minutes. You want to see? I need a break. So I'm going to take one. And we will definitely finish that by the time we get back. Well, when we get back. And this is how much yarn I have left. Which is, I think it's like half of what we started with. And I think what I'm going to do is probably finish off the skein. But we will do that when I get back, and That's it. I'll be back. For you, it'll be a second. Okay. So, I got this more added. I don't know how much. I forgot to start filming when I came back, so I did a bunch of rows. And let me tell you, as much as I love the way that a stacked single crochet looks, and I really do, because it's like my preferred method now for most projects that I do, but sometimes it is a pain to get it in there. But anyway, let's go. I am almost done. And by that, I mean I am almost out of yarn. I think I might have enough yarn to do maybe, I don't know, maybe what, like, well, these rows are short, so maybe like 5 or 6 more rows. So, you know what? Let's try something. Shall we? Because I'm not going to count. And right now, I know I added a few more rows, and I have no idea what that is either. Because, like I said, I just sat down and started doing them. I think maybe I did like 3 or 4. I don't know. So, right here, I'm going to put it in right here. And we are going to see how many rows this little bit I have left is going to give me. And I do want to, before I fasten this off, I want to do 1 row of half doubles and 1 row of singles. And literally, this is all I have left. So I'm going to see how many rows this will give me, and hopefully at the end it'll be a nice size scarf. And again, it's like for a little human, you know what I mean? It's for a little kid, so it doesn't have to be super, super, super long. Because on her, it will be super, super long. So I think I'm going to be good with this, and I am going to measure it. And I also will be taking pictures of it and putting it up on my Facebook and my YouTube. I mean, hello, Instagram. And maybe I will make another one. I don't know why this is down here. But alright. What was I saying? Just that quick. Just that quick. Well, I can't remember, and it's, you know, I'm sure that when I edit this video, I'm going to laugh, but it's all right. I want to measure it and see how long it is. And if, you know, if I get a lot of interest in it or comments, maybe I will do a set to put up on my website. I do have to take a bunch of pictures of a bunch of hats that need to go up. I do have a few items left that are done and are not up, and I need to do that. Hopefully this weekend I can do that. But I've gotten so distracted. Last week was Thanksgiving, and I did a lot of cooking and baking, even though it turned out like all to be for me. But anyway, I did cook and bake, and you know, that took away prep time for what I wanted to do for the channel, but it is what it is. I also did try to rest a little bit, but you know, shit happens and life happens, and it is what it is. So I am going to see how far this gives us, and then I'll also know, like, if this really does give me a decent scarf. And mind you, if I didn't make it as wide, it would be a little bit longer, but when I realized that, I was already too far into it, and I was not taking it apart. And to be quite honest with you, I like having a thick scarf. I really do. I love the blanket scarf. And hopefully she will like it. And maybe I will make one that's not as, you know, make a set where the scarf is not as wide, where it's just like a regular scarf. Actually, that's a good question. You guys tell me. Do you like wider scarves, or do you like thinner scarves? Do you like blanket scarves, or do you like the regular thin scarves that are like that big? I don't like them because, you know, it doesn't cover your face completely. And if you put it around your neck, it doesn't go up to your face. And if it's really cold and you want to cover, if it's not long enough, you can't even, I don't know. I'm just very weird when it comes to that. And I prefer a thicker scarf, like a wider scarf, I should say. I prefer a wider scarf. And so I just like those better. But I can definitely make a thinner scarf, a scarf that's not as wide, and do those and make it longer. But I do know that one skein was enough, and it was a full skein, was enough to make a baby hat, or a kid hat, because she's not a baby, a kid hat, and a kid's scarf. So I'm going to finish this, and then we'll see if there's time for anything else. because honestly, this video needs to get edited, because I will not be able to do it tomorrow. I still have no idea what time we're leaving for the party. And it's most likely going to be early. So I know I definitely won't have time to edit this in the morning. Okay. This is all the yarn I have left. And what I'm going to try and do, this is all I've done. This is what that skein got me. We'll count the rows in a minute. I think I can get one more row of granny stitch and then a row of half doubles and a row of single. Or maybe not. Let's see. If I have to rip it out, I'll rip it out. It's fine. But that is all I have. So we are playing Yarn Chicken. I'm hoping I will know once I get to the end of this row whether or not I'll need to take it back, like pull back the row and just end it, or if I will have enough to do the trim, because again, I want to finish it the way I started it, which is a row of half double crochets and a row of single crochets. Because remember, I started with the chain and then I did a row of, I believe it was half double. I'll check it in a minute. But yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I'll have enough to do what I want, but we're going to see right now. Hold on. I don't know. We're going to see. I hope so. Okay, so let's take a look. Do I need a single crochet and then a half double, or do I need just 2 rows of single crochet? So let's see. Okay, so it's just 2 rows of single crochet, and that should definitely be enough. Let me know if you think that this is going to be enough to do 2 relatively small rows of single crochet. Am I going to make it? You think I'm going to make it? I don't know. Well, let's see. Okay, I have one more row of single crochet and I'm pretty sure I'm going to make it. So we might win yarn chicken again. But when I'm done with this, I'm done. We are going to say goodnight. Because I need to go get this video edited and uploaded so you guys can have it in the morning or tomorrow. It just needs to be done because I know I will not have time to edit it in the morning. So, I know that all we did today was the scarf. But in all fairness, it took what? I don't know, like 4 hours? Something like that. And I really hope it's long enough. Wow. That's all I have. Which is going to actually be... It's actually going to be kind of great because I can use this for my square. This is not a lot, but it'll be enough to do like a part of it. It'll be used. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. It does have a nice stretch to it. All right. So the scarf is finished. I will weave in the ends and... All right, so we finished the scarf. It's all done. It's pretty. It's all done. And I'm happy with it. It was just enough yarn. And so, at least this is over. I'm not doing anything else tonight. I need to go edit this video. So if you watch this far... Oh, let's count. Did I take it out? I took it out. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rows. So I will do the final count. I'm not doing that right now. I'm tired. That took me like another hour and a half or so. And I'm tired. So I'm going to go get ready to edit this. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm tired. Okay, let's try that one more time. All right. So the scarf is finished. The hat is finished. I just have to weave in the ends and then we're done. Unfortunately, the scarf was all I was able to do today. It took a while, but at least it's finished. And there are 2 whips that are done. They weren't existing whips, but at least there are 2 more things done. And I want to thank you so much. If you watched till this point, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming back. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me grow my channel. And if you want to be notified, you can hit that bell and it'll let you know when I'm on. And I know I've been saying this, and I'm going to keep saying it until I get there. When I reach 50 subscribers, I will be doing a live. So, if you want to see me live and you want to chat with me, hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.